Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Kick-Ass 3, Issue 1. So this is the last chapter for Kick-Ass. Honestly, I love Kick-Ass, especially the first one. And the movies, I love the Kick-Ass movies. Honestly, more than the comic books, which is kind of weird. You usually don't see that. Usually like, oh, I love the source material more than the movie. But I think the movie's actually more impressive than the comic books. But that's just my opinion. And I'm super excited for Kick-Ass 2, even though I didn't love the Kick-Ass 2 comic book series. But still thought it was a pretty good series. Just not what I wanted totally. But let's see if Kick-Ass 3 really is gonna be the best final act. And I'm looking forward to see if it is. But let's talk about one thing. Got a couple updates. I have 3 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually do on Comic Uno, which are Green Arrow issue 21, The Movement issue 2, and Earth 2 issue 13. So if you want to go check out those reviews, just go in the description below and you go check out Dark Avenger Inc. and go check out those reviews. Guys, also, new Mother Versus episode. Really good, funny episode. We worked hard on it, so if you want to go check it out, our web show episode is annotated and also in the description below. So definitely go check that out. Again, worked very hard on it. And guys, you might be wondering, why is this uploaded like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? I usually don't do that. I mean, I upload it late, but not that late. But the reason that happened is because Wednesday I was not able to get my comics. I actually got a big cut on my foot. So, a big gash on my foot, so I can't really walk that well, and I can't drive at all. So, I wasn't able to get my comics, and Thursday I got it at like 6 o'clock. Started reading. Thursday's today, so uploading it Thursday night. So I read it at like 6, and it usually takes me a while to read all these comics. I do have a lot. It's a big pile. So read all the comics, film everything, and then upload everything. It takes a while for the big process, so that's why it's up a little late. I'm sorry guys, and if you want to learn more about the foot thing, go to the vlog, which is uploaded after these reviews. So if you're depending when you're watching this, it'll be uploaded. It's a little bit of a longer vlog, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. You seem like you guys enjoyed the last one. Let's talk about Kick-Ass 3, issue 1. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out it was issue 1. But yeah, so let's talk about the cover. I know there was supposed to be a lot of variant covers which spelled out something. I don't know. I got the regular cover. I think I got the regular cover. I honestly don't know what the regular cover is. Yeah, this is number 1 regular cover. It's not the variant, so I got the regular cover. Really cool. I really like John Romita Jr.'s art for this series. I don't like it for his Marvel stuff. The only thing I think it really fits for is Kick-Ass. And sometimes I even get a little annoyed by his bulginess because I don't love his art, but I think it fits so well for Kick-Ass. So really love this cover. Very gory. It just shows, hey, Kick-Ass 3, it's going to be gory. Let's talk about this issue. It continues right after Kick-Ass 2. Mindy's in jail, and she's just like, oh, please, someone get me out of here. Well, actually, she's just like, these people better get me out of here. Curse, curse, curse. Yeah, she just curses all the time. You know, Mindy. Can't say it on this show, though. So, yeah, she's cursing, wants to get out of here. Kick-Ass tries to get the whole Forever Justice people, or Justice Forever, together to try to get Mindy out of jail, and they chicken out. They run away. So, they're like, we have to train! And then they're just using Mindy's secret hiding spot. And they're just not even doing anything. There's just not really any villains. Red Mist is gone, so there's nothing really to do. And also we get to see a little bit more of a transition of Kick-Ass, and we get to see that he is Dave, you know, his secret identity, not really Kick-Ass. We get to see he graduated. He's not going to college. And then one of his friends, I think he was friends with him in Kick-Ass 1, and he just became a superhero also. I think that's what happened. So they're both working at a fast food place and just fighting crime, working part-time at a comic book store. And, yes, we're just seeing his life a little, you know, Dave, you know, Kick-Ass, he's like, hey, we actually have to save Mindy, come on, and, like, no one wants to do anything, so everyone's just being very lazy, and then he goes out and saying, hey, I gotta go out and find Mindy, or, you know, do something at least to fight crime, and then he runs into some trouble. And that's what happened in this issue. That's pretty much it. I hope the next issue is supposed to come out, like, you know, a couple of weeks from now. You know, with Kick-Ass, they love delaying their titles, so we will see when the next issue comes out. I think Kick-Ass 2 took over a year to come out, all of it. And then Hit Girl, I think I was still doing Comic Duo when Kick-Ass 2 came out, which was crazy. You know how many years ago that was? Yeah, honestly, it takes really delayed with this series. Hopefully Kick-Ass 3 is not delayed. We will see. But, I thought this was okay. I liked it, but I thought it was kind of more of a generic, not generic, but it was just a very solid issue. You know, it wasn't really action-packed. Nothing really big happened. And honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth, I think Hit Girl makes Kick-Ass. And Hit Girl is hardly in this issue, so that was kind of sad. I love Hit Girl. This is one of the reasons I love Kick-Ass is Hit Girl. I think she makes the series totally. Why I think she had her own series was because she's cool. People like Hit Girl. I think people like the movie because of Hit Girl. It's like this little kid cursing everyone out and being a superhero. I think that's the coolest thing. And that's why I think we all like Mindy. And that's why I was kind of not loving this issue. I liked this issue, don't get me wrong. I thought it was a very solid issue. I didn't love it though. And I'm afraid it might end up like Kick-Ass 2 where it wasn't that great. It wasn't as good as the first one. But this is the final act. That's what I'm saying. It's not a first issue of a new series. It's the final act. Something's got to happen. And that's why I was kind of a little disappointed in this issue. Not really a big disappointment. But that's why it's not a 5-star comic. I just think it was a little bit on the disappointing side what they did. But I liked the references they had with these comic book stuff. Him going to his father's grave, pretending to be Batman, and then having all these Spider-Man references. It was really fun for a comic book reader to see a lot of that. So the comic book references galore. It's here. There's less gore here, not as much cursing, so maybe if you want to try out Kick-Ass 3, if you don't love gore, you can read this issue, but then I don't know if you really want to continue because you don't like gore. But just warning, there's not much gore here, so at least not as much as there usually is. There's still cursing and everything, but I feel like there was kind of less than there usually is. So I guess it was a little cleaner than usual. But that's what we're going to get with Kick-Ass. The title is called Kick-Ass, so if you don't like gore, I kind of would avoid it. But I liked it. I thought it was solid. I'm expecting more, and I know it's going to take a while until we get this next issue. You guys know it. I know it. We all know, it's coming, it's set to come in a couple of weeks, but we all know it's going to be delayed. Don't know when the next issue is coming out, but that's why I was a little bit, it's like, can I, is this really something that's going to get us pumped up for the next issue? Even the cliffhanger is like, oh, okay, criminals. He ran up to them. So, yeah, but still, I miss Hit Girl. Hopefully we'll get to see her soon in her own monologue and her own dialogue, because we only got to see her a little, and in my opinion, I think she makes Kick-Ass. So, tell me in the comments below what you thought this Comic Uno. I give this 4 stars. Thought this was very solid, but not my favorite pick of the week. Was expecting a little bit more from it, but still very excited to see what happens with Kick-Ass 3. I'm really excited for Kick-Ass 2, the movie, and I think this is the perfect time to release Kick-Ass 3, because after people see the movie, they're like, oh, what happens next? And they'll be like, oh, issue 1 of Kick-Ass 3. So, I think it's a great opportunity that they released Kick-Ass 3 now. I don't know if they did that with Kick-Ass 2, where it was released after the movie. I don't think they did do that. I think it took a couple months after the movie that it did get released, and some people might have forgotten. Well, definitely no one's ever forgotten about Kick-Ass. Honestly, I think Kick-Ass the movie got more popular after it came out of theaters. So, yeah, so I like what they're doing with Kick-Ass 3, especially since Kick-Ass 2 should be more popular in theaters this time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the rant situations, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.